Singleton from Singleton Guitarworks. Very happy that you're able to join me here. And I wanted to introduce you to the latest model in the Singleton guitar lineup, and that is the Equinox guitar. The Equinox is based on a tone that I've had in my head for many, many years, and due to the success of the Norman Brown signature model archtop guitar, I wanted to have something that embodies the tonalities of, again, that jazz box, plus the sound of a solid body, plus the sound of, of a thin line guitar. So this is the result of that vision of being able to have all of those elements into one axe. So what this is a guitar that is extremely versatile, which is able to go from jazz to rock to blues and everything in between, which means that you only need to bring one axe to the gig, and for most players that's something that's extremely important. And discussing the guitar, let's start off by just talking about the tone woods, and that's kind of the heart of everything, and then you can understand why this guitar is so organic. And what I mean by organic, you'll be able to hear in just a few minutes. But the heart of this guitar is the tone wood of the body. The body is made out of hemlock. Hemlock is a wood that's very much used in the industry as the tops of many, many acoustic guitars. And what I found is that this hemlock provides a very airy and natural, and as I said, organic type of tone to it. So the instrument has the hemlock for the body. The top is made out of flame maple, and that maple just adds a little high-end sparkle to that rich tonality. And by implementing the hollow chambers, you now have a thin line hollow body that is capable of going to many, many different genres of music and fulfilling a gap that is very, very much needed in the industry, I believe. So with that said, let me let you hear what I'm talking about when I say organic. So what I'm going to do is play this acoustically, let you hear the tonalities. Again, everything is turned off, and just listen to the quality of this without being amplified, unplugged as it were. So as you can see, the acoustic tone of the instrument is very organic. Each note that is produced is clear and it's very pronounced. So that's what I really love about the characteristic of the Equinox guitar. So as we continue on talking about the instrument, the neck is a flame maple neck. It has a dual action custom truss rod. We're employing temper tuning on this instrument, and this is a 25.5-inch scale neck. We're utilizing a Graph Tech nut at the top, and we are having a 1/11/16 nut width with a compound radius 12/14, 22 nickel jazz car frets, and this is kind of a C-shaped neck, very comfortable to be able to move up and down the entire fingerboard and just be comfortable with the instrument. In terms of the hardware, we're employing hip shot. So we have the hip shot locking tuners along with the hip shot tremolo system, and it's a very precise system that allows you to be able to dive bomb and pull, and not pull up but pull down, and come back and stay perfectly in tune. So I really am very happy with the hip lock system. And moving further on into the electronics, we're using a single hum configuration, and these are custom Singleton Seymour Duncan pickups. We're utilizing a 5-way CLR switch and switchcraft jack and CTS pots. We have a master volume and a master tone. And let's explain a little bit more in detail about the characteristics of the five-way. So with this single hum configuration, we're able to obtain series, parallel, and split, all with one five-way. So what's happening? In the fifth position, we have the neck position pickup in series. In the fourth position, we have the neck position pickup in parallel. In position number 3, we have these two coils together, and in position number 2, we have these two coils together, and in position 1, we have the bridge position pickup in series. And that gives you all the versatility that you really would need for any type of style of music that you're performing. And to let you hear what that sounds like, I'm going to give you a little bit of run-through of tonalities of each one of those settings. Now let me further explain that what you're listening to is the sound of the guitar. As you saw just a few minutes ago, you heard a guitar acoustically. But playing the guitar, we're running through one of my favorite amps here. This is a Rivera Chubster 55 amp, and running through a line 6 helix, for my pedals, overdrives, effects, and so on and so forth. So that's what you're going to be hearing. So let me let you hear some of the tonal possibilities of this instrument. So we're going to start off by doing a little something and let you hear what it sounds like in the fourth position and in the fifth position. That's series and parallel, both in the neck position pickup. Utilizing the middle position here, this is the third position, we're going to have these two coils here engaged together, and this is what it sounds like. Things for you so you kind of hear the funk that can be introduced with the guitar. So moving along into the Second position, we're utilizing these two coils right here tied together, and so definitely got some skank going on in there, man. It gets really funky, it gets really sweet when you want it to, and it's everything in between. And finally, I'm going to let you hear a little bit of the rock possibilities with this axe. So utilizing the two coils here in the second position, and of course the bridge rollout blowing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Singleton Equinox guitar. Thank you very much for joining me. Check it out, www.singletonguitars.com.